Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go up and do a few touch and goes and then come back to the hangar. I got out of class a couple hours ago and just going to swing by the airport here and do a little flying before I go home. Alright, pre-engine start, pre-flight complete, cameras, audio recorder are recording, audio is going, and the GoPro on my head is going. Passenger briefing, not applicable.
Go to start. First thing you're going to do is turn the beacon on so people know where you are. Next is the master switch, which controls everything, all the electronics, everything, the electronics to the engine, which is on its own. We're going to wait a couple seconds for everything to get ready, make sure everything is on. Next thing on the list is to enrich the mixture. And the mixture is the fuel and air, and it tells how much fuel and how much air is in it. Next, you can get your keys. Open the window and yell clear. Clear! And here we go.
What I did next was turn the taxi light on and then the avionics, which goes to the headset, so you can hear me. Transponder is going to go to standby. And here we go.
Information India 2050 Zulu, wind 160 at 8, visibility 10. Sky conditions, few clouds at 2,200. Ceiling broken 4,800 and overcast 5,500. Temperature 2.13, altimeter 3022. Visual approaches and use landing and departing at runway 17.
302.
On initial contact, advise you have information India.
Alright, we have information India. San Marcos ground, Skyhawk 80 and 9901.
Skyhawk 80-901, San Marcos ground.
80-901, Cessna 172 at the T hangars. Information India, like to taxi out to remain in the pattern.
Cessna 80-901, runway 17, taxi via Bravo, Charlie and Juliet, cross runway 8, hold short of runway 13.
Taxi to 17 via Bravo, Charlie, Juliet, cross runway 8, hold short of runway 13, 80-901. Okay.
Attention all aircraft, information Juliet, current on the ATIS at San Marcos, altimeter 3020.
3020. I'm going to align myself with that windsock over there and just point the nose into the wind. Got nav lights on, beacon light on, and landing light on. Give it a little bit of throttle there. Parking brake is set. We've already got it set, so we're going to throttle up to 1700 RPM. Check the magnetos from both, go to the left. Little bit of sputtering there, back to both. And check the right. Little bit of sputtering there, back to both, which is expected. This airplane hasn't flown in a few weeks. I'm going to lean out here on both, 1700 RPM. I'm going to lean the mixture out. You can see how far I've got it lean there, just till it starts giving out a little bit. I'm basically just getting it real heated up in the engine and the cylinders there to burn out all that nasty carbon that's causing the problems. Flight controls for incorrect. That one goes up, that one goes down, that one goes up, that one goes down. Elevators up and down, rudder left and right.
Cessna 2, or correction, Seminole 255 Tango Juliet.
Elevator trim, set for takeoff. Flight instruments check, 0, neutral.
Cessna 80991, runway 17, you're clear for takeoff, and then say your intentions.
I'd just like to remain in the pattern for a few landings.
Cessna 80991, roger. Make left close traffic and report midfield each time. Traffic is inbound from the southeast, so let's just fly runway heading on departure 991.
Okay, on departure, fly runway heading runway 17, clear for takeoff, Skyhawk 80991. We're clear left, we're clear right. Alright, we're gonna fly runway heading.
Cherokee 7 Whiskey Echo for now, fly runway heading on your missed approach.
Runway heading
Hills down at the full power. We're gonna fly runway heading. Alright, engines in the green, airspeed's alive. 50 knots. A little bit of wind from the left, keeping it down the center line, 60 knots. We're airborne. Step on the brakes. That'd be positive rate, gear up. Oh yes, feels nice. Feels nice to fly.
You can make your left close traffic, and you're following a Cessna that's approaching midfield.
I got the Cessna in sight. We'll turn left close traffic behind him, that center one. Alrighty.
Cessna 038, continue your downwind. You're number 2 to follow a Cherokee that's on a 4-mile straight in. Report that Cherokee in sight and extend your downwind till you see.
038, roger, moving in for the Cherokee.
I got that traffic on the downwind.
Cessna 991, follow the Cessna.
We'll follow the Cessna 991. Mixture.
Cessna 038, you may have to extend your downwind quite a bit. Continue your downwind until you see the Cherokee.
038, roger, continuing downwind.
Moody 71 November, runway 13, runway 13, clear to land.
Runway 13, clear land, Mooney 71 November. 038 has the Cherokee in sight.
Cessna 038, roger, number 2 to follow the Cherokee, runway 17, clear to land.
038, turning left base, have the Cherokee in sight. We'll follow him.
Alright, I got the Cessna turning on base in front of me. I'm getting that mental picture like I was talking about. And I'm looking for that Cherokee somewhere down here. Oh, there he is. He just passed in front of the water tower. Okay, so he's turning base behind that Cherokee, which is on final.
Cessna 991, you got the preceding Cessna inside still.
Affirmative. Alright, Cherokee's just passing off my left wing, and there's the Cessna. Tower Skyhawk 80991, do you want us to follow that Cessna?
Yeah, it's affirmative, follow the Cessna.
991. Didn't know if he wanted me to go ahead and turn, or
Cherokee 7 Whiskey
he
Echo,
wanted me to
turn right
continue,
heading
or
300.
or what's that?
300 on the heading, Compton Airport.
71 November, if able, turn right, taxiway Delta. If unable, you can take the next taxiway Echo, and contact ground.
I can make Delta, contact ground, 27 November.
Yes, sir, thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
Final looks clear. I still got the Cessna on final. Gonna start to ease that power back. Final looks clear. We're going to go ahead and start turning the
Jackie
line
7
up.
Whiskey, Echo, contact Austin, approach.
Going Austin, approach 7 Whiskey.
Alright, I don't quite see that Cessna anymore. I think he's right over the, actually I see him, he's right over the pavement. It's hard to see him. We're looking for a landing clearance here. Tower, Skyhawk 80991, short final 17.
9901, roger, runway 17, declared for touch and go, then make left close traffic, report midfield.
I cleared touch and go 17, left closed traffic, 991. We're doing okay on flaps. I'll add a second notch of flaps, which will be 20 degrees here, right about when we get over the edge of the brown there. And we're going to get as close to the runway as possible
5 Tango Juliet.
and just let it gently touch down. There we go, beautiful. Alright, car beat in, flaps coming up. Full power. Airspeed's up, 60 knots. We're airborne. On the brakes, gear up. I've seen a lot of people find it comical that I say positive rate gear up in a 172, which is, yeah, I mean, it's funny, it's kind of half joking, but it's also, you know, when you start flying complex airplanes, it's just a good idea to make it a habit. You know, once you get off the runway, you pull the gear up. Once you're on final, you put the gear down. Or even before that, you know. So even though I'm flying a fixed gear airplane, I still say it. Helps make sure that I'm not going to forget the gear. And looking for traffic, looking for traffic. Climbing out at 76 knots on the airspeed indicator. Which is what we want. That's VY, which is our best rate of climb. Passing through 1,400 feet, 200 feet to go to pattern altitude. We're on crosswind. And begin our turn over to downwind. And I'm going to start easing power out as we level off at pattern altitude.
Runway 3066, Quebec, runway 17, clear for takeoff. Turn left heading 360, and also new departure frequency 119.0.
Skyline 66, Quebec, clear for takeoff, runway 17, and that's a heading of 360 with a new departure frequency 119.066.
That guy just got cleared for takeoff. He's an IFR departure.
Thank you, 66 Quebec on the roll.
San Marcos Tower, Skyhawk 80991, midfield, right downwind 17.
Right 991, roger, continue your right downwind.
Continue the downwind, 991. Just making my radio calls very clear and concise. No jibber jabber, no useless fluff in my speech. Just get to the point and read back my tail number so he knows who it's coming from. 1,600, 1,700 feet here, pattern altitude 1,600. So if I'm going to be a perfectionist, I need to descend about 60 feet. Got a guy on the roll down there.
1 mile, 1,000 feet below.
Cessna 991, you begin your right base, runway 17, clear for touch and go, then make left close traffic.
Okay, turning right base 17 now, we'll make left close traffic after that. 991, clear for touch and go.
Cessna 991, possible traffic for you is a Cessna off the departure in a runway 17 and a left turn northbound, IFR.
Okay, we'll be looking for the traffic. We have them on ADSB. 991.
Cessna 66 Quebec, possible traffic for you is a Cessna Skyhawk on a 3.5 mile straight air, runway 17, contact Austin departure.
Alright, what you say we do this one, and we'll make the next one a full stop. Inside 85
991
knots.
traffic is departing ahead of your arrival.
We got the traffic inside 991. Pretty nice. All right. Just hold it on.
Golf Bravo traffic is a Cessna inbound.
Gently
from
touch the runway.
east
Just
to
hold it on.
southeast,
Hold it on.
southeast,
Hold it on.
at
Oh, that was beautiful.
2,200,
That was
5
freaking
miles
awesome.
inbound for runway 17.
Flaps are coming up. Run it up to full power. Maintain that center line. Come on, Josh. 58, 60 knots. Airborne. On the brakes. Alright, we'll tell them that we want a full stop.
991, make right traffic.
We'll make right traffic for this one, 991, and we'd like a full stop.
Cessna 991, roger. If you would, make right traffic for runway 13 and runway 13, clear to land.
Okay, right traffic for runway 13, clear to land 13, 991.
Wind 200 at 4.
Oh, it's a beautiful day. Look at this. Look at these rays, these sun rays coming through the atmosphere. Beautiful.
He's at 1,600.
I've got the traffic in sight. Maintain visual for 118 Sierra Victor, entering the 45 downwind 17.
This is 118 Sierra Victor, roger, runway 17, clear to land.
17, clear to land, 118 Sierra Victor.